suggested I stand right here, and I do what Greg says. This is Greg Alltop, I'm Terry Morrow. We're the best men in this wedding. Best men ever. There's not one specific thing we wanted to share about Nick. There's too many amazing things we've done together. I've known Nick since I was 3 years old, and I'm now getting really, I'm gonna cry. This is weird, like already. But seriously, I've known Nick since I was a baby, and I'm very proud of you today. I love you so much. He's a grown up now, it's true. And I think, yeah, it is debatable after last night especially. So, we're just, Greg and I are gonna rattle off a few things about Nick that make him a particularly interesting individual. Stuff that people may not know about Nick. Thank you. From Chuck Woolery. You ready? Greg's going to start.
Do I go first? Okay, for those of you who didn't know, Nick can run on all fours faster than he can on his legs. If you haven't seen it, he'll do it later tonight.
It's even better when he doesn't have a shirt on. Nick once grew up on Oneida Street while dressed head to toe as Spider-Man.
When we were like 13, he successfully smoked dried pine needles that we found in the front yard.
Curious times. In high school, when Nick couldn't squat 650 pounds, he punched a hole in the wall and broke his wrist.
That one's scary. One time he unsuccessfully beer bombed 40 ounces, or 240 ounces of King Cobra malt liquor. That was disgusting. Renee made spaghetti that night.
Class. The final fun fact we want to share, we're actually going to have the groomsmen share a few fun facts about Nick too. But my last one is that when we were 9 years old, Nick was spending the night at my house, and this was late into the evening, and he looked at me and he said, "Hey man, I have something to tell you." And all right, what is it, Nick? And he went, "I have mutant powers." And I was like, me too, man. I didn't know what to say. But he really thought he had like an adamantium skeleton, I think, or something. So I like that. Now we're going to just turn it over real quick to some of the groomsmen, and because there are too many amazing things about Nick that we got to go. So this is Wes Darren.
Well, this is, I mean, it's not really a fun fact, I guess, but it's something about Nick that I find funny is he likes to fly off the handle for pretty much nothing. Like, we'll be watching a Bears game, they'll get called for a penalty, some, you know, like offsides, 5-yard penalty. He'll storm out of the room and be like, say something like, "See, I can't take this," and, you know, and he gets over it, you know, it takes a few minutes, but just, Sylvia, you're gonna have to, you know about this, so you'll have to put up with it. Alright.
Yeah, we don't want Matt sharing any. They lived together in college, so it's kind of gross, probably.
Hey everybody, wow, I'm Joe. I think I've been friends with Nick the shortest amount of time I've ever been here. But he's an awesome guy, everybody knows it. And we spent a week in Ireland together with our wives now. And we had an awesome time, and Nick and I snuck out of our hotel room late one night without them. To have an awesome time. And it was in Sad City. And so when we were walking back to the bar, from the bar, after hours and hours of leaving our wives sleeping, I threw up all over the street, because that's what you do in Ireland. It's in all the postcards. And Nick felt bad for me, so he threw up too.
since we're all top set, there's a lot of things I could say, but I probably shouldn't be just recorded for them. So I'd have to say the one funny thing about Nick, and my fiance now, Kim can attest to this, he's the only friend I have that can walk into our bedroom while I'm in the shower and Kim is still in bed, and he just sits down and just has a conversation with me, like, you know, it's totally normal and everything's cool and I really don't have to worry about it. But Nick's been a great friend, met him as a kid, and I'm just really proud to be here and be a part of this forum. So.
All right, we're almost done here. This is going pretty long, but I recall a pretty memorable speech at our wedding from you two, so hey back. I just wanted to mention something about playing music with Nick really quick. Greg and Nick and myself have, music has been the center of everything between the three of us. We've learned a lot about music from each other. We've had a lot of experiences together. Experiences from playing Pilsner Park Forest Fest in Joliet for 5 people, to playing the Beat Kitchen in Chicago for 5 people. Booyah! Greg wrote that joke. Mad props. But okay, speaking of music, we want to sort of give, it resembles the first band that we formed together, and that was called Toy Box. And Toy Box, we were ahead of our time. We liked scary imagery with clowns and teddy bears that had fangs. I think Insane Clown Posse ripped us off. And we want to present Nick with this one-of-a-kind Toy Box poster made with crayon. And we want you to have that in your front room, Sylvia. Is that cool? Bedroom. Oh, she says bedroom, folks. I like that. Yeah. It was in my parents' basement, where it was drawn. You'll get a cut. You'll get a cut. All right, we're going to let everybody eat and relax now, but we just want to close up here saying, Nick, you look at Nick, he's intimidating, he's got this beard, he's this Viking lord, he just looks like he's going to mow you down with force. But as it goes, Nick is the most loving person that we know. Nick is filled with love, and he's a caring individual. I've known this for 2 decades now, and it's been an absolute pleasure to know you, and we can't tell you and Sylvia together how happy we are for both of you. We are very excited for you both, and we love you both very much. And here's to a healthy future, Nick and Sylvia. Happy, healthy future. Enjoy this evening, and cheers.